Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Return of the Knicks podcast here on the Sports Jedi Network. The New York Knicks are on their road trip here, the third game of the four-game road trip. They are in Houston tonight, taking on the Houston Rockets. We, of course, are here. Salute to everyone on a Monday night. We got Chef Dan, the Michelin Mega Star. What's up, Chef? You ready for some Knicks basketball?
Absolutely. It's a little later than usual, but of course, on the West Coast, facing these Houston Rockets, might as well get it out the way this early in the season. So I'm here for it. Let's go, Knicks.
Indeed. Salute to everyone joining us here. Of course, got big task at hand, talking to them with a lot of Knick pride. Our number one draft pick, Johnny Davis, in the building. And, of course, Mr. Vernon B. Haglin. What's up, gentlemen? Let's go. Let's get this victory tonight. Let's get the victory. Let's go. The Knicks are favorite on a minus 2.5 points to on the money line. So remember, bet with your head, not over your head. 217.5 points for total. So again, bet with your head, not over your head, and good luck on that. We have some news. Cameron Payne will be out with a hamstring injury, so he will not play. So it will be, what would you do for Kolak minutes? And Tyler Kolak will get some minutes tonight here in Houston. Good to see the young man. I think we're going to be oohs and ahs with the way he distributes the basketball, and I can't wait to see him on the court.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Rookie gets his first couple of minutes here, on the road, helping out the squad, coming off the bench for us, being a distributor, because we know Deuce McBride has been a hot hand off the bench as far as scoring. So don't worry too much about that. Find creative ways to get it to Deuce. Be a distributor, be tough on defense, and know that these minutes are valuable for you because Tom Thibodeau will be watching, and this is tape that's going to lend to help keeping you as a consistent guy in the rotation.
Salute D Ross joining us. What's up? Calm Cool Collective. Absolutely with that. And I wanted to give a little quick notes before the game starts. Salute to turning that two-way contract into a 2-year agreement for Hakapoto. So the Hulk, the incredible Hulk, Hakapoto is going to stick around. The kid must have done something great to impress the New York Knickerbockers. And his hard work. He looks like that type of guy. Good find there when you got to, especially when you have some top salary players. You want to bring in those type of blue chippers or diamonds in the rough and turn them into some beautiful gems for the New York Knicks here. And good job there for Hakapoto getting that and working hard and for the front office finding him. And then the New York Knicks signing Matt Ryan this year, a 6'7" wing shooter. I know everyone's getting excited. The only thing I'm going to be a little skeptic is why did New Orleans let him go, though? That's my only thing that makes me raise an eyebrow. But he is coming back home to New Rochelle. He is from this area, so maybe that gets him going. So I wonder how that's going to work out. I'm intrigued.
Absolutely.
Not a given. Watch Van Fleet compared to Brunson managing teammates.
I mean, that's going to have to be Van Fleet's bonus tonight because from what I'm hearing, he has been struggling to shoot the ball.
All right, we're about to start. Remember, the scoreboard is always ahead of us. We do the watch along. We give the play-by-play. We give our instant reaction. We ask you to participate in the chat. Don't just be a spectator, and let's go. Let me hear your thoughts in the game. What's your thoughts? What's aggravating you? Would you make some moves? Who would you bench? Who would you move? And set or so forth. So we're a little bit behind it because we're streaming and it's behind us. It's already 24 seconds ahead, but that's okay, guys. We're watching along here, and that's how it goes. I still haven't had tip off yet. I'm not having tipped off the ball, and we're about to tip off, and it's already almost 40 seconds in already. It's won by the Knicks here. Hart will give this to Brunson. We're on the way here. All right, so Brunson guarded by Van Fleet. Bounce pass here to Mikal Bridges. Bridges now holding the basketball top of the key. Now picks up a dribble. We'll give it, and that turned the basketball over. He was trying to find Brunson, a little sloppy there. So their first possession leads to a turnover. Here's Houston. Now Tom Thibodeau already shaking his head and turning pinkish on his cheeks. As Van Fleet with the basketball, top of the key. They whip it around. Now driving. Back again to Van Fleet. Van Fleet looking for, kicks it out. Green. Judge, and he got fouled by Mr. Josh Hart. So he'll go to the free throw line. I'm calling a 10-0 game winning streak. Oh, wow. Imagi Odoka. He hits the first free throw. So we're on the board here for Houston. Of course, the Rockets are going from right to left. The Knicks going to left from right. We're in their royal blue with New York across their chests. And, of course, he hits both free throws, 2-0. Brunson will bring the ball up here. Brunson at half court. Brunson running over a screen. Now driving full speed ahead. Pull-up jumper off the glass is good. Jalen Brunson. He's penetrating deep in, and he gets that off the glass. Green now. Here's Brooks. Dylan Brooks for midway jumper. In and out. No good. Rebound by Bridges. Bridges will bring the basketball up. Now Bridges gives it to Anthony Towns. Towns now driving. Towns going in, and he got fouled. So the big man with feline quickness, like Clyde will say, will go to the line for two. Smith Jr. picks up the first foul. That's my favorite jersey, by the way. That color, the one the Knicks are wearing tonight.
The one, the Royal, yeah.
That's my favorite. I always think of Patrick Ewing and John Starks, Anthony Mason, and Anthony Towns hits the first one. Free throw, Knicks up by 1. The white ones are tied too, but that's my favorite jersey.
Yeah, the blue ones are, yeah.
I should have worn mine today. I wore the City Edition one. He mows 1 or 2 to the line. All right. Van Vliet with the basketball. Bounce pass here to Asper Sagu. Sagu puts it up, and he got it. Man, this is a year for him to really get going, to really be a powerhouse in the Western Conference. Borderline all-star, in my opinion, this year. I think he's going to be one of those names that might be left out or snubbed, but he might be deserved of an all-star for Aspen Sagu here. Now, Brunson backing in. Brunson turnaround jumper. As the shot clock expires, he didn't get the bounce. Here comes the Rockets. Van Fleet now waiting. Van Fleet bounce pass to Sengun. Back up top. Smith for 3. And that's no good. Fight for the loose ball. Karl Anthony Towns saves it right to the hands of Mikal Bridges. Good hustle. Now here comes Brunson. That was dangerous as he went crashing. Brunson driving. He got fouled. Puts up the shot. They're going to give him the continuation. Count it. Jalen Brunson. So a chance for a 3-point play for Jalen Brunson. And we get a yell from Brunson. A raw. Not a Nikita Lions, bro, but a Jalen Brunson raw. And he hits the free throw. Knicks up 6-4. Green will inbound the basketball to Dylan Brooks. That's a good pickup for them. Brooks with them, and Van Fleet for their backcourt with that young team. They got some veterans. Van Fleet now. Van Fleet driving, kicks out to 3, rises for 3. Smith, and he misses side of the rim, and he tried to save it right in the hands of Karl Anthony Towns. Anthony Towns will get it to Brunson. Now they pushed alley-oop to Bridges. Bridges couldn't discombobulate it, but Anunoby kicks it back out. 3 quarters for Bridges, and it's good. So Anunoby hustling, and that was a 3 ball Give an assist there to Anunoby there as Bridges hits the 3 ball. 9-4. Van Fleet now. Van Fleet elbow jumper, and that's good. So, okay, the 9-minute mark. We got 9 minutes left here. Brunson will bring the ball. Brunson driving. Stops. Floater. No good. Too strong there. Rebound by Smith. We'll give it to Van Fleet. Now the teams go the other way. Here's Van Fleet now. Putting the afterburners. Brunson sticky with it. Van Fleet doing a lot of dancing. Step back for 3. And he got it. So Fred Van Fleet. So he's feeling it here a little early. Brunson now. Both teams are 3 or 6 from the field. Now Bridges 1-on-1 on Green. Backing in. Here comes the double team. Bridges fall away jumper in and out. Rebound by Smith. Smith will now bring it. Smith kicks it out to Brooks. Brooks with the basketball baseline. Brooks again in baseline. Guarded by Anthony Towns. He's going to try to take Towns. Reset now. Keeping his dribble alive. Driving into the paint. Pump fakes. Kicks it back out. Şengün. Şengün now driving. Şengün spins. Şengün stops. Puts up the floater. He just had height over Hart. Hart played him immediately tight. But it's just his height. And we have a delayed game here. 1 second. Now the Knicks would inbound the ball, where the Houston Rockets take a 1-point lead. All right, so Brunson will bring the basketball. Brunson waving, kicks it out to Mikal Bridges. Ryder Hart cutting to the basket. Hart lost the ball. Van Fleet comes up with the steal. Van Fleet in transition leading the way. Bounce pass here to Green. He rises transition 3, and that's no good. Fight for the loose ball. Picked up by Van Fleet. Kicks it out to Brooks. Brooks rises for 3, and he hits it. Second opportunities here, helping the Houston Rockets to extend their lead now to 4. And a lot of cheerleading on the Houston Rocket bench. 9-0 run for the Rockets. Hart now. Anunoby rises for 3. And it's good. 3-pointer. OG Anunoby using the force. All of a sudden, the Knicks down by 1. Van Fleet. Bounce pass here to Şengün. Şengün hits it. Free throw extended. Of course, no one there to put a hands. Here's Hart now. Hart, Euro. Back in the Anthony Towns. Euro step for Towns off the glass. He misses. Comes up with Smith with the rebound. We'll give it to Van Fleet. Here comes the Rockets. Van Fleet now putting speed. Van Fleet, fall away jumper. And in and out. It's good. So Van Fleet feeling it. Having a Happy Meal moment. 5-point Knicks deficit. And we get a timeout here. Timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. Tom Thibodeau. And the Knicks. That's the one thing they can't do, Chef. Running gun too much with it. They could, but not too much. You don't want to run and gun too much with the Rockets because that's what they want to do.
Absolutely. But also the Knicks know how to run and gun, but under their pace. They have a way of running and gunning with the team that kind of gets them into taking bad shots, and the Knicks going down and taking advantage of that. So they have to figure that out right now. It's seeping in right now. The Knicks always go through these lows where a couple of missed shots lead to some bad defense, and that leads to a bit of a run by the other team. But they just got to settle down and get a couple of good shots going. That'll get them in some rhythm for some good defense.
Absolutely. Got a timeout. What's going on? Daniel Barrow, Sports Highlights. Salute. You know, yesterday I actually forgot that it was daylight savings time. I'm like, well, they were like, no, it changed the time. I'm like, no, it said, and then I did not know that. I missed the New York City Marathon. Usually that day I like to get up early, really early, have some bagels, whatever, and watch the marathon and just relax. And I forgot all about that. And then there was a Ranger Islander game too. I could have done that game yesterday. I wasn't doing anything. I said, you know what? Damn, I could have had Anna Lee join on the chat with the Rangers and Islanders. I totally forgot about that game. And then you had the because I wasn't going to do the Commanders and Giant game.
Nah,
I wasn't going to put myself in that torture, man. You're like me. until Aaron Boone gets fired for the Yankees. I don't want to do those Yankee games, man.
Bro.
It's like with Daniel Jones.
Until
Daniel Jones as a quarterback doesn't hit, man.
you know how I feel.
And I want to do the Giant games, but it's just Daniel Jones doesn't do any offenses. He don't score, man. He's not. And they're gonna say he wasn't the reason why they lost, but he's not the reason why they win either.
That's the problem.
Man, that's frustrating. I know how it is when you don't have a quarterback. Trust me. I'm a Jet. I'm a crap Jet quarterbacks. Even Darren Rodgers. The best thing my quarterback could do right now is pick his nose as they bounce back here to Brunson. Brunson now holding the ball. Brunson picking up the dribble now. Brunson around the curl. Brunson top of the key to Hart. Hart now to Karl Anthony Towns. Shot clock at 7. Towns now. Shot clock at 5. Now he puts up the shot. He forced that one. Sengun with the rebound. Here comes Green. So good defense there early here for the Rockets. Dylan Brooks now. Brooks bullying. Puts up over Brunson. And he doesn't get the bounce rebound by Anunoby. Near's Hart now. One-on-one with Sengun. Someone has a mismatch. They're going to exploit now. It was Karl Anthony Towns on Brooks. Now one-on-one with Brooks. Backing in on Brooks. Backing in. Big height advantage there, but good defense by Brooks was pretty strong. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby had him leaning in the air, and that's just a smart veteran move by OG. Anunoby had Brooks in the air and went for the contact, and there's a quick foul on Brooks. We got 5:47 now with OG Anunoby to the line, and he hits the first free throw as it rolls in. So the Knicks down by 4. Oh, they got this guy as their center too? Wow. Adams comes in as the backup center? Wow. And, of course, it goes 2-2 from the line, down by 3. Francisco Gregory. It don't fit, Francisco. Onto the Kumpo right now don't fit because we got Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Van Fleet for the 3, and he rebound for Towns. I mean, why would you get Towns and then you're going to flip him for Antetokounmpo? I'm going to be honest with you. What the NBA right now wants to do, they want to stretch the floor. Here's Bridges. Oh, good defense there for Van Fleet, but he's trying to get Hart there. Look, careless pass now. In transition come the Rockets. Now they kick this one. Here's Smith. Smith without a contact on the in, and he loses the ball, gets the ball back, kicks it to a curl, driving to the basket to the dunk, and straight away, nice one. So that's Thompson. All right, so the young man, I didn't know who the kid was. So it's Thompson. Here's Brunson. Here, Karl Anthony Towns thought about the 3. Now kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby now is going to back up. They're trying to work on the screen. Stops, gives it to Towns. Towns now top of the key. Towns on Brooks. Now puts going strong to the basket. Karl Anthony Towns. Nice move. Burst of speed. And Knicks down by 3. Working hard there to get his buckets. Keep working, Knicks. Absolutely big task. Talk to them. Here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet now will kick this back out to Smith. Smith now driving. Smith with a long, lanky. You know, right now the Rockets are just long and lanky. Knicks down 5. Here's Hart again. Hart driving. Hart attacking to the basket. The best there is, the best there was, the best there will be cutting to the basket. 21-18. Knicks down by 3. So yeah, Gregory, Francisco, I'm gonna get right back to that. Jonathan in the timeout. Van Fleet puts up off the glass. It's good. So he's hitting circuit shots. So Van Fleet's got the lucky rabbit foot wedged up his ass. 23-18. Here is Karl Anthony Towns. He lost the ball, swiped away, and they're going to say turnover. So 4 turnovers early here, a little sloppy, as now McBride and release the Kraken. Jericho Sims will come in. I like that hat Cameron Payne is wearing. You'll see it soon. Van Fleet. Here's Adams. Thompson. Thompson now with the dribble. Thompson kicks the dribble. Thompson again. drives strong to the basket. Adams tried to keep it alive, and that was last touch by Adams. It'll be Nick Ball. The Knicks got to get Leon Rose. Too much of his friends. I don't know, but they're winning right now. You got to give it at least until of the year before you want to fire Leon Rose right now. I mean, there's a jump shot. It's good. I mean, just think about it. Just think if it wasn't for Leon Rose, we'll be in lotteries. At least he's bought a system, a program that we're winning basketball right now before we want to fire him. I mean, you want the Fizdale and you want what's that? Steve Mills as a goaltend. I don't want Steve Mills. Hell no. That guy was terrible. And Isaiah Thomas, no thank you. Yo, Van Fleet is just throwing things up and just here we go. 25-20. Bridges and Sims back over to Bridges. Bridges is going to take a 3-ball straight away and no good. Jericho Sims had the ball, but now the Houston Rockets come up with it. Here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet's now starting. He's driving. Good job by closeout, but he's going to take up jumper, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Jericho Sims, who went up high for it. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the ball. Brunson driving, cutting, puts up the floater, no call, but a lot of contact. He thought he was going to get called a whistle, and they keep playing. Here is Brooks. Brooks stops. Now he's going to take a 3-ball, and that's off the mark. He had a layup, and he decided to go for a 3. Adams gets the offensive rebound, kicks it back out. Rise for 3, in and out. Smith misses. Rebound by Jericho Sims. Will give it to Mikal Bridges. A lot of contact there. Referees allowed him to play physical. With 2 minutes here in the first. Here is Anunoby driving. Anunoby going strong to the basket. A lot of contact, no call there as he goes down. Adams rips that rebound. So they're letting them be physical. Here's Van Fleet, and they're going to call the ticky-tack. As soon as it's poor Jericho Sims, they'll call the foul on him. They're very aggressive here. We got a timeout here with 1:50. Now, yeah, Francisco, you were talking about Giannis Antetokounmpo. If you do trade, and Chev made a good point. It's going to be around. It's going to be Mitchell Robinson, Miles McBride. You might have to lose OG Anunoby just for the salary and all that stuff. But they all need the basketball, And like Chef said, Karl Anthony Towns need the ball to get his touches. Giannis and you brought Karl Anthony Towns here to stretch the floor to be a stretch 5. And I know he's got Brook Lopez there with him, and Giannis could go to the power forward, yada yada. But I don't know, man. I don't see how they're gonna fit under with. I don't know how they'll fit. I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here and not say no or not say I hate it or it shouldn't happen. It's not gonna happen. It'd be interesting, but I think if anything, if Giannis gets moved, he's going to Miami because they want to get rid of Jimmy Butler. He's an expiring contract. And stuff. Pat Riley had issues with him already, with all that stuff. It looks like Miami might be the fit, unfortunately.
Yeah. Plus, you also look at it. Miami's been trying to get rid of Tyler Hero for the longest. If you're going to be stuck with Tyler Hero, you might as well compliment him with someone that, flourishes his skill set. And Giannis needs to be surrounded with shooters.
Yeah, because and not only that, you could have Giannis, Duncan Robinson, on the Miami Heat team. But be honest with you, but I know they don't want Jimmy Butler, but Miami really needs is a point guard. when we played them, I'm like, who the hell is that point guard? They don't really have a true playmaker on that team. I was looking at them. Terry Rozier. He's more of a shooting guard, offensive first, not distributor. I was looking at it. I was like, and I know and I remember that. We remember how the Knicks fans wanted Rozier. I'm like, he's not a facilitator. We don't need Terry Rozier. He's not you're not going to make other players better. Although you could say Brunson has elevated the team in total, but he's, we're getting frustrated that he doesn't assist enough on, people think that he don't assist, they don't get other players involved. So imagine this Terry Rozier, I'm looking at all the players. The reason why I bring him up, because I'm going by some of the players that the fan base was craving for. So many podcasts that we did and people wanted, and to see how they don't fit in other teams, or sometimes the moves that are not made are the best ones for the team, because again, Donovan Mitchell and Brunson would have not worked, because I think they're too short. That we would have had a really extremely short backcourt.
Yep.
All right, 25-20 here. Van Fleet will go to the line. Gets the first free throw. Houston up by 6. And he hits both free throws. So 7-point lead for Houston. Under 2 minutes here. As they move the ball, Mikal Bridges, Brunson, top of the key. Jalen Brunson on the curl. Brunson driving, kicks it out. Anunoby for 3 from the side. It's good. OG Anunoby from downtown as Brunson picks up an assist. The Knicks back down by 4. All right, here's Green with the ball. Green will give it here to Adams. Adams holding. Adams now give it to Van Fleet. Van Fleet around the curl. Puts up the floater in the paint. It's good. So good deep penetration and getting the Knicks concentration in the paint. They got a block. A minute left. Here's Brunson cutting. Brunson again, but he goes down hard. No foul here. The Knicks get the offensive rebound now. McBride, top of the key. McBride kicks it out of Bridges. Catch and shoot 3. It's good. Mikal Bridges from downtown. The Knicks down by 3. Second opportunities help the Knicks there in that possession. But Houston is being physical here. All right, Van Fleet. Van Fleet now stops. And Adams, and he gets the foul call. Only Jericho Sims seems to be called for the silly fouls here. Oh, that sucks where they put you'll see where they put Wally and Breen. They put them all the way in the nosebleeds, and they're supposed to be on court side. Who the hell calls a game like that? You might as well stay at home and do it. Adams hits the first free throw. As Karl-Anthony Towns will come back in for Jericho Sims. So 2 quick fouls on Jericho Sims. And he hits the free throws. 31-26. We got 28. So we got about 4 seconds between shot clock and game clock for the Knicks here. Brunson, guarded by Thompson. I'm impressed with this Thompson kid. Now he'll kick it out. McBride thought about the 3, side steps. Now he'll takes the 3 ball in and out. Rebound by the Rockets. Thompson, Euro, and blocked behind by Karl-Anthony Towns, and now swap it out of bounds. Good big block there by the big cat. Good job. Just imagine if Tom Thibodeau could make this guy a defensive player of the year Karl-Anthony Towns. Van Fleet gets the ball at the end of the first quarter. The Knicks trail 31-26. We go to the second quarter now. They gave up 31 points. It's Van Fleet. Van Fleet is giving them a headache, just cutting and basket there. I did like that. Again, I did like what that Thompson kid is doing. Pretty good. First time seeing him.
Well, I did mention Van Fleet's offensive struggles before this game started, and it seems like he's gotten out of his funk just in time to play the Knicks, right?
Right. It always happens. Happens to be with the perfect elixir. They get healthy, they come back, they yeah, it's always against the Knicks. Like Joel Embiid could be with his knees popped out, but he'll for some reason he'll get healthy when it's the Knicks.
Mm.
All right, we got the second quarter coming up. We got a little bit of a break here. Wow, Molly's got a commercial with Greeny. Oh, it's the ESPN app. Oh, it's the ESPN bet. Okay, all right, that's what it was.
Mm.
These damn commercials. Hate these whiskey commercials. It makes a man thirsty. All right, chefs, take it away whenever second quarter starts for you, buddy.
I'm gonna be a few seconds behind you. So we start off with Eason has the ball. Eason passing it around, gets screened around, dribbles, passes it back. I don't know who some of these guys are. Back to Thompson. Thompson is Shangoon. Shangoon working with Cat in the post. Shangoon bump in, throws it up, gets it, and one. 33-26. Sangoon hits the free throw, completes a three-point play. He has 9 points. Knicks down by 8, 26-34. As Deuce has the ball over to Kolek. Kolek over to Hart. Hart and Towns is fouled on the pass. McBride going to inbound the ball. Gets it over to Hart. Hart looking over to Bridges. Bridges driving. Knocked out of bounds. Still Knicks ball. And timeout. Rockets are going to challenge that.
Why would you challenge that there, though? It's not a pivotal part of the game. He is it looks like it is off of Mikal Bridges, though.
It's off of Bridges. They're going to win the challenge.
That's a risky one, though. That's a risky. I mean,
Hey, Shangoon is the guy they trust.
yeah. I mean,
It's like if I mean, I'm not saying he's the level of player that Brunson is, but if Brunson tells Tibbs to challenge something, Tibbs trusts Brunson. Wait. I don't know. There's one angle that looks like it, but I'm seeing another angle that looks like Sengun may have touched it last.
Remember, it has to be inconclusive evidence to overturn it.
They say challenge successful.
Damn, I'm not even back. You're ahead now. Cool. That's good. We have the meats. I got an Arby's commercial. Yeah, by the way, Precious Achura has been practicing, so he should be returning pretty soon. Not quite yet, but pretty soon he should be returning. They won the challenge, Chef.
Yep. So Rockets inbound it. Green bringing the ball up.
Oh,
Green gets a screen. Green penetrates, drives, gets the dunk.
wow.
26-36. Knicks down by 10. McBride bringing the ball up. As McBride's driving, kicks it out, Bridges for three, and that's short. And Towns gets the rebound and puts it up.
He should have got a 3-point play. He got fouled there.
Yeah. As Thompson gets it to Sengun, now to Green. Green back to Sengun. And Sengun gets called for a travel. Kolek over to McBride. McBride now to Towns. Towns working against Easton in the post. Spinning, double team, throws it up, gets it. Split the help and got the bucket. 30-36. Knicks down by 6. Green driving, pulls up for passes it to Sengun. Sengun behind the back pass. They're passing it around. Shepard for 3, and he gets it. As Hart driving, and he draws the foul on Sengun. Hart to the line. Hits the first one.
Well,
Hart hits both free throws. 32-39. Knicks down by 7. Green bringing the ball up. Green over to Sengun. Sengun working in the high post, kicks it out. Easton for 3, off the mark. Offensive rebound over to cutting Easton, and he gets the layup. 32-41. Knicks down by 9. McBride runs it up. McBride working. McBride fakes, pivots over to Hart. Hart working in the post. Hart working. Tosses it off. And shot no good. Easton with the rebound. Easton bringing the ball up. Easton driving, tosses it. They pass it out. Şengün passes it. Shepard for three. And that's no good, but it tips in by Easton. 32-43. Knicks down by 11. Hart driving off the glass, no good. Two bad drives by Hart. They kick it out. Thompson gets a dunk. Timeout by New York.
Hart is out of control right now. He's got a gripe that he was being physical, but he's right now. You got to get him off the court right now. He's not. He's hot right now. He's not focused.
Who?
Hart.
Yeah.
That one-handed that he threw out to the box he's gonna get hit with a
technical. That was terrible.
The referee put the finger up like, "Yo, I'm gonna give you a warning," and he's still drawing at him. Well, I won't be surprised if we come back and he gets hit with a technical. Yeah, the Knicks are playing undersized right now. Yeah, and they're getting killed on the glass right now. And if Hart is playing a little bit out of control, he doesn't tend to rebound well either. So for an undersized player, he rebounds well when he's focusing, but he's a little hot with the officials. That if they didn't get a couple of calls there. And the problem is they don't have any other big. They don't have another big guy, another power forward. Pressure's injured. They're not going to Toppin. Oh, we got a timeout. Hey, Car Banks. I'm looking at the Gotham app, the Giants. Oh, yeah, Dadier, yeah. Forgot about Dadier. But if you're going to Dadier, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dadier and Toppin are both tall, but I don't think they're going to go to them. I don't know. Never say that. I don't know.
Nah, this is one of those moments where, like, offensively, we may need Mikal Bridges to just start to churn up a little bit more. And Josh Hart did get a technical.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. Because the rep pointed the finger on the way up, like, enough. And at the timeout, he kept drawing, yeah.
(32-46). 8:44 left here in the first half. Houston on a 10-2 run here in the last minute. Kolek with the ball. Kolek gets it to Towns. Towns to McBride for three. That's short. Thompson the rebound, bringing the ball up. Thompson kicks it out to Green. Green pulls up for three. Off the mark. And Knicks come up with the rebound. Hart to Kolek, kicks it out to Bridges, over, passing it around. Hart open for three all alone, and that rims in and out, but Bridges is there to clean it up. 34-46. Knicks down by 12. Green over to Şengün in the free throw line. Şengün driving. And that was it. Whoa!
Officiating now. Come on, officiating.
That was terrible.
Where was the foul at?
OG comes in as Bridges sits down. (34-48). Knicks down by 14. As McBride runs the ball up the court. McBride working the dribble. And Şengün is trying to put on an act.
Yep, he was flopped. Oh, these officials are. This is. I hate when they start calling whistles all of too much.
Over to Kolek. And they call a foul. McBride over to Hart. Hart to Anunoby. Anunoby to Kolek. Kolek to Hart. Hart driving. Kicks it out. Kolek for three. And that's good. 37-48. Knicks down by 11. Green kicks it out to Adams. Adams to Cutting Green. And he misses the layup. Knicks come up with the rebound. McBride running the ball up. Gets it to Kolek. Kolek to a Cutting Towns, and he gets fouled.
Give him a cup. Leave him on the floor. Tyler Kolek, leave him on the floor, Thibodeau. Don't start pulling now.
Shepard sits down. Hart with the ball.
Oh, these
Over to
referees.
Towns bumping. Towns. And they call an offensive foul. Ah, yeah, his arm. Green with the ball. Green.
Ooh.
Double teamed over to Adams, and he misses. Hart with the rebound, and Hart gets fouled. Knicks now in the bonus. This is where you should put Jalen Brunson in.
I'm so bright.
Hart at the line. Hart hits the first free throw. Brunson comes in as Kolek sits down. It's both free throws. Knicks down by 9, 39-48. 6:20 here left in the first half. Green with the ball. Green, in and out dribble, driving. Tough layup is good. McBride bringing the ball up. McBride over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson kicks it out to Hart. Hart fakes, bumps, kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson driving, and he draws a foul.
Oof.
Brunson hits both free throws. Knicks down by 9, 41-50. Just under 6 minutes left. Van Fleet gets it to Adams. Adams over to an open Parker, and he gets the triple. 51-43. Knicks down by 12. Just under 5.5. His Hart has the ball. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson working the dribble. Brunson around the screen. Fakes, kicks it out. McBride for 3. That's it's the front of the rim. Adams with the rebound over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet over to Adams, driving, kicks it out, passes around. Corner 3, roams in and out. Anunoby with the rebound over to Hart. Hart over to Brunson. Brunson working the dribble, driving, working, pivoting, double team, loses it, gets it back, bounces it off of them, still Knicks ball, 10 on the shot clock. Inbounds, three-pointer by Anunoby, and he hits it. 44-53. 4.5 remaining here as Adams has the ball. Adams over to Brooks. Brooks driving. Brooks tosses it up. Shot no good, but Adams gets the tip in. Back to an 11-point deficit for the Knicks. 44-55. Just reaching 4 minutes left in the half. Brunson working through the screen. Brunson, pocket pass to Sims. Sims to McBride. McBride, pull up. And an offensive foul.
Boy. Oof.
Third on Sims. Van Fleet with the ball over to Şengün. Şengün defended by Anunoby. Bumping, kicks it out. Parker for 3. And that's in and out. And Şengün misses it. Tip in is good by Brooks. Pass it up ahead to McBride. McBride running up the ball. McBride driving. McBride shot blocked. Rebound, passes out to Tari. And shot no good, and they call a foul.
Yeah, they need to call it both ways. I don't see. Yeah, both teams are physical, but it's only becoming a one-sided affair with the whistles.
And Tari misses the first one. Ball don't lie. Eason goes 1 of 2 from the line. Brunson gets the ball. Brunson pushing it. Brunson crossover, working the dribble. Brunson driving, and they won't call anything. Oh, pass up ahead block. Hart gets it out. Brunson fakes the 3. Now driving. Pass to Hart, and Hart gets the layup. 46-58. Van Fleet with the ball. Knicks down by 12. Just under 3 minutes here. Passes it to Şengün. Şengün to Eason. Eason to Brooks for 3. And that's good. 46-61. 15-point deficit for the Knicks now. Brunson with the ball. Brunson driving. Floater blocked. Lob it up, and finish can't happen as Anunoby comes up with the ball. Over to Hart. Hart driving, kicks it out. McBride for 3, and that's off the mark. And pass up ahead, stolen by McBride like a defensive back. Over to Brunson, to Anunoby, fakes the 3, sidestep, now takes it, and that's good. 49-61. Those are the pivotal swings that matter for the Knicks. They used to not be able to cash in on those.
Mm-hmm.
Passing it back to Van Fleet. 2-man game between him and Parker. Van Fleet takes a step back, now gets it to Şengün, now takes the 3. Shot no good. Hart with the rebound. Hart pushing the ball. Hart over to Brunson. Fakes the 3, now driving. Euro is good. 51-61. Should have been a 3-point play. Just a minute remaining here. 10-point deficit for the Knicks. Van Fleet with the ball. Van Fleet driving, and offensive foul. McBride, great positioning. Just a minute remaining. Brunson has the ball. Brunson kicks it out to Hart. Back to Brunson. Brunson over to Hart. Hart to Anunoby. Fakes the 3. Driving. Kicks it out. Brunson for 3. That's good. 54-61. Seven-point game here. 30 seconds remaining. Green with the ball. Green driving, and they call a foul. Feet tangled up. Knicks have 1 to give. $28 seconds remaining. They get it to Green. Green driving. Green shot no good. And they call a foul. So they say still Rockets ball, not a foul. They tip it in. Rockets get the ball. Van Fleet with it now. Pulls up deep for 3. That's off the mark. Hart the rebound. Hart running. Slows down. Hart over to Anunoby. And he gets fouled and 1 with 3 seconds remaining. Short on the free throw. Rockets come up with it. Shot no good. So that ends the halftime. 56-61. Knicks down by 5. Strong showing here at the half.
Oh yeah, it shows that they could score, and they close out on a run there. The Knicks to close out that second half. Keep working, keep grinding, because these officiating. Oof. I mean, I'm not gonna start. We're gonna if they. I like that they're letting them play physical, but you have to make the whistles balance on both sides of the court. Brunson was getting mauled. Brunson was getting
Absolutely.
mauled. Can't have that. And I know could look if this continues in the third quarter, look for Tom Thibodeau to get a technical foul. If he sees his star point guard getting mauled like that. But no, that was a good closeout. That's the way we want to do. Close out the quarter strong. Yep, good closeout from the out of the half. Yeah, out to halftime. Absolutely. You want to get some stats before we go step out for a minute?
That's why I was looking for my phone to try and find a stat.
All right, so we'll take let's take a quick break, water break and stuff like that. It's gonna be quick, and then we'll be back. I don't know if I have a music video. I usually have a halftime one. All right, we'll just play this one on the loop. We'll be back. Give us a few minutes here on the halftime break. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoy your halftime break here. Chef, you got some stats or you?
Give me one moment.
Mm-hmm. Not I could get it. No.
No, I got it.
All right.
So for some stats of the half, Knicks are shooting 46% from the field. Rockets are shooting 48%. Knicks are shooting 53% from the three-point line. Rockets are shooting 24%. Knicks are shooting 83% from the free throw line, while the Rockets are shooting 92%. Surprisingly enough, though, both teams have 12 free throw attempts. So as uneven as we can call the whistle, the numbers aren't lying to us right now. Rebounds, they're out rebounding us 27-18. Both teams have 11 assists. Both teams have 2 steals. They have 3 blocks here on 1. We have 7 turnovers. The Rockets have 4. We have to clean that up. Rockets also have 34 points in the paint to the Knicks 20. Knicks are winning the second chance points, though, barely 13-11. Over to the leading scorer for the Knicks. That is OG Anunoby with 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Following him is Jalen Brunson with 14 points and 4 assists. After that, it's spread evenly. Over on the Rockets, their leading scorer is Fred VanVleet with 14 points. Following him is Alperen Şengün with 11 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Those are the stats of the half.
Cavaliers still undefeated. They beat.
Yep.
They just beat Milwaukee right now.
I'm surprised that what I'm surprised about the Pistons just beat the Lakers. So,
well, they beat the Brooklyn Nets.
who, the Pistons?
Yeah, they beat the Nets
Brooklyn Nets
yesterday.
is supposed to be tanking for Cooper Flag this year.
They started off pretty good here. They played yesterday due to the marathon. The Pistons had to take the train, and Shooter McGavin is in Brooklyn right now.
Shooter McGavin. Oh, John Moran.
Yeah, the Bucks lost that game. Close game. It was the Jared Allen with a layup at the not the buzzer, but game winner. And
Bucks are fundamentally broken.
And which leads me to this question to you guys in the chat. I mean, I asked the question on the, if you see it in the chat there, yes or no. But what do you guys think? Do you think you like the Knicks getting Karl Anthony Towns and moving them like some of these pundits are saying or talking heads, for Giannis Antetokounmpo? I mean, I kind of want to stay with Karl Anthony Towns right now. I don't want to break anything right now. I don't know. It's interesting that all of a sudden his name comes out popping, and now after we were waiting for a player like his magnitude to come along our way, and now that we couldn't wait and we went and got the players that was available to us, like a Bridges that makes sense to Coach Thibodeau's system. I'm not gonna lie, if Giannis is having a hard time in Doc Rivers' system, is he really going to fit in Coach Thibodeau's system? I mean, maybe yes or no. I'm having a hard time. And Vernon says no, he's hurt today, and he's also been breaking down a lot lately. I mean, it's what a dilemma when we were waiting for a player that magnitude to be for us. It never showed up or Knicks couldn't get it. Now that we have good players, all of a sudden now these names are being dangled to us. It's like weird. You know what I think this is all Knicks for clicks.
Kev, once again, it just doesn't make sense here because we haven't even seen this team in full capacity. There's been no iteration of the Knicks that has been that we've seen healthy enough or in full capacity for us to even judge whether we need to add a piece or not. So, like, as much as you want to have this conversation, number one, if I'm the Bucks, it doesn't matter what Giannis wants. I'm not moving him anywhere until close to the deadline, and that's when
No, that's in February.
January, February.
That's in February. But this
So
the
like that's not a conversation to even have until then. So by that time, I'm not even worried about that conversation because realistically, I'm just being patient and waiting for Mitchell Robinson to come back. I'm being patient and waiting for Precious Achua to come back. Once we see this team with Mitchell Robinson and Karl Anthony Towns, then we can start to make some, decisions. But until then, I'm not really comfortable making any decisions right now because we just have not seen this team in full strength. And so far, the only thing that, the only reason I would feel a need to even do this trade is because he's Giannis. That's it.
right, but we just have to have that conversation because it's out there. We can't totally ignore it because everyone that's a Nick content creator or Nick, not just content creator, Nick's media from the top all the way down are talking about it. So we can't just totally ignore it like it's not happening, like it's invisible. Just having that conversation, and I'm with you. I want to see what this team looks like. One thing before we even did the Karl Anthony Towns trade, and it was not gonna, I wanted to see what that team looked like in January that we had when the Knicks were fully healthy last year. With Randall, before Randall getting injured, I wanted to see how that, but we never got to see it in the postseason because of injuries. I kind of want to see what this Knicks. My point is, I want to see what this Knicks team looks like completely. And before, like you said, the All-Star game and All-Star break or trading deadline, and see what we're going to add and what we need and what needs to be added or not, or so forth. And then so we could retool for the postseason to, get past the second round. Get to the conference final and beyond. So yeah, I agree with you. But again, just the conversation that's being made there. Hey, I didn't think Ryan was going to show up, and they signed him too. I was like, what? Like, so the one thing, the Knicks are being uber aggressive if there's someone that can help this team. You get the third quarter you're in.
Yep. As the third quarter has just started my way, Shangoon with the ball. Shangoon hook shot is good. 56 to 63. 11:40 here left in the third quarter. Brunson with the ball. Brunson gets it out to Towns for three. And that's off the back iron. Hart keeps it alive and gets fouled. Second foul on Van Fleet. Anunoby gets it out to Brunson. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson drives, floater, back iron, no good. Shangoon gets it out to Green. Green to Van Fleet. Van Fleet hesitating, driving, kicks it out. Smith for three. That's airballed. Towns the rebound. Brunson over to Hart. Hart to Anunoby, pulls up for three. That's front of the iron. Towns the offensive rebound. Towns bumping. Hook shot, no good. Shangoon the rebound. Smith driving. And that's an offensive foul. Good charge by Brunson. Bridges with the ball. And Oh, excuse me. I just got a huge time skip.
Where you at the?
Yeah, I just got a huge time skip. Townsend drew a blocking foul, so that's 4 fouls on him. 56-63. 10-20 left here. They kick it out to Van Fleet, back to Şengün. Şengün bumping, driving. Drew 2, and it looks like that bucket is good. Give me one moment. My stream is acting up.
Şengün's out there acting, man, big time.
Brunson with the ball. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson, and he draws the foul on Şengün.
Oh, he hit face first to the court. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, check your teeth.
Excuse me, that's a foul on Van Fleet. So Van Fleet with 3 fouls. Brunson to the line. Brunson hits the first free throw. Brunson hits both free throws. Van Fleet bringing the ball up. 9:40 here left. Van Fleet kicks it out to Smith. Smith driving. Smith blocked from behind by Anunoby. Hart with the ball. Hart over to Towns. Over to Bridges for 3. Fighting for the rebound. So it's foul on Anunoby. Seven-point game here. 9:25 left in the third quarter. Green bringing the ball up. 58-65.
Ooh.
Green has it for the Rockets. Green pulls up for 3. Short. Offensive rebound, Thompson. Foul on Brunson.
Towns got away with a push in the back. That would have been his 5th.
They inbound it. Green has it. Green, kickball. Van Fleet inbounds it to Brooks, now gets it back. Van Fleet. High screen, drives in. Pump fake, fall away jumper. Knocks it down. Tough shot. 58-67. Brunson with the ball. Brunson. Crossover. Off the glass, no good. Towns. And stripped out of his hands, still Knicks ball. Inbounded to Bridges. Bridges to Towns on the post. Towns on the block working against Brooks. Towns spins, draws the foul. They inbounded to Towns. Towns draws the foul. Rayon Thompson, 14 fouls on the Rockets. Brunson with the ball. Brunson fakes it, gets it to Hart. Hart misses. Towns misses. Another tip in, misses, but he gets it finally. 60-67. Van Fleet. They inbounded to Sengun. Sengun driving. He gets the layup. 60-69. Inbound. Towns bumping. Gets the hook shot. Double-double for Towns. Van Fleet inbounds it to Sengun. Sengun double teamed in the corner. Good defense by the Knicks. Green for three, short. Brunson the rebound, pushes ahead to Bridges. Bridges, and pass stolen. Terrible idea. Thompson kicks it out to Sengun, back to Thompson. Thompson pulls up jumper, that's good. Brunson with the ball. Brunson, crossover. Brunson driving, spinning, kicks it to Cutting Bridges. Shot rolls in and out. Van Fleet driving, shot no good. Towns the rebound over to Brunson. To Bridges now. Bridges driving. Bridges off the glass. Towns gets the offensive rebound and banks it in.
That should have been a 3-point play.
That should have, yeah. Timeout by the Rockets as they've seen Towns get a rhythm.
Let's get it. Let's get it, Knicks. This is a tough one with these officials. It's a tough one, man. They're battling, though. They're battling.
Yeah.
6:22. You think? No, he don't. He's gonna wait until the 3-minute mark to get to the bench. Although the starters are playing good, I'm not saying they need. I don't. I don't say that he needs to go to the bench, but they've been playing well.
They've been doing great so far. Especially Towns. That's why I was worried about catching a rhythm because so far the broadcast earlier said that Towns is during his career has had his best games against the Houston Rockets. So like this right here, where Towns is starting to move around a lot better. This is really good to see.
Ema Doka is one of 6 active NBA coaches who play for the Knicks. Who are the other 5? Doc Rivers, Jason Kidd,
Brooks over to Thompson. Thompson kicks it out to Green. Green pivoting. Green working in the paint. Kicks it out Thompson. Thompson to Sengun for 3. And that's short. Brunson the rebound. Brunson kicks it out to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Brunson working the dribble. Kicks it out. Hart for 3. And that's off. Sengun the rebound. Over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet to Sengun. Back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet calling for Brooks and Sengun to switch. Gets a screen. Kicks it out to Brooks. Brooks for 3. And that's good. Back to a 10-point deficit for the Knicks. 64-74. Brunson gets a screen. Brunson, pull-up jumper. That's good. 66-74. 5 minutes left here in the third. Green. And almost a turnover by the Rockets, but they save it. Sengun gets it out to Van Fleet. Deep 3. And that's good. Hart over to Towns. Towns working. $66-77. Knicks down by 11. Van Fleet gets a screen, another 3 off the mark. Rebound, offensive rebound by Eason. Gets it out to Van Fleet. Van Fleet gets a screen, kicks it out. Brooks for 3. That's way off the mark. Towns and Hart go out as Sims and McBride comes in. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson Working, driving, off the glass, shot no good. Rebound Thompson over to Brooks. And Brooks gets fouled by McBride. Brooks hits the first one. 12-point deficit here for the Knicks. $66-79. Knicks down by 13. Brunson with the ball. 3:25 here left. Brunson gets a screen. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby back to Brunson. Brunson working the dribble, driving. Brunson over to Sims. Sims kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby pull-up jumper. Got it. 68-79. Thompson with the ball. Thompson driving. Kicks it out to Van Fleet. Van Fleet over to Adams. Adams, good defense by the Knicks. Sims gets it to Brunson, and Brunson draws a foul.
All right. Gotta work, Knicks. Gotta put some work.
Timeout. Yeah, 68-79.
Gotta put some work here. 240. I gotta get on the single digits before that fourth quarter. Let's go. Oof. Oof. The fourth quarter is gonna be different. I think the Knicks are gonna turn on the intensity. Watch.
All right, there you go.
See, that's the
All right, one chance, buddy. Try and hit this half-court shot.
I love that feed. When you get in the arena feed, I love that feed.
He missed it.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite feed in the NBA.
Yeah, I got the
It's,
arena feed right now. Yeah.
oh, I love that feed. That's my favorite feed. You see the
Yeah.
cheerleaders. You see the dumb shots. You see
I'm seeing the cheerleaders right now.
You
They
see the
all
narps.
standing up in front of me to see all of them.
They pick the worst of the worst on the crowd of who could hit a shot. Like he doesn't know how to pick a basketball. He don't even know how to hold the basketball to make a shot. Like you could win.
He was able to hit
We could win $1 million if you hit this shot.
He was able to hit the layup and then the free throw shot. So good for him.
So he gets free Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Brunson at the line. It's the first one. 69-79. Two for two from the line, 70-79. Under 3 minutes remaining here in the third. Green with the ball. Green gets a screen. Green over to Adams. Adams, defended by Sims. Adams throws it up and just draws a foul. Sims is not playing disciplined defense. But I will say, this team, based on the broadcast and what I'm hearing, has had a history of getting bigs into foul trouble. They recently did the same thing with Dallas, so it seems like they're on to something. And if there's also one thing we know about Dallas, Dallas likes to similarly build themselves to New York. Misses the free throw, ball don't lie, both of them. 70-79. Brunson. Driving, pivoting, stops, kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby, pivoting, step back jumper, short. Easton the rebound. They said it went off of McBride's foot. Still Rockets ball. Green with the ball. Green driving. Good defense by the Knicks. Green, step back three. No good. Still Rockets ball. Sims couldn't corral it. Green driving, pivoting, almost loses it. He does. Knicks bounce ahead, and Knicks get the layup. 72-79. Good recovery by Brunson. Shepard, pivoting, gets it out to Adams. Adams back to Shepard. Layup is good. (72-81). Knicks down by 9. Both teams in the bonus here. 1 minute left in the third. Brunson, around the screen, driving, pivoting. Fall away jumper, no good. Reed with the, Shepard with the rebound. Surveys, pulls it back out. Shepard working the dribble, driving, pivoting, kicks it out. Adams with the floater, no good. And Easton knocks it out of bounds. Knicks ball. 35 seconds remaining. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson fakes the handoff, step back three, got it. 75-81, back to a 6-point game. 25 for Brunson on the night. Shepard with the ball. Shepard Driving, pivoting, fall away, blocked by McBride. And Knicks end the quarter on a defensive note that was excellent. Great block by McBride.
Oh, yeah. Ready for that fourth quarter? Here we go. Quasimodo hit the bell. All right, fourth quarter time. Knicks trail 81-75. Let's get that defense intensity, limit the turnovers, execute your offense, and rebound against these Houston Rockets. And hopefully the game gets a little tight for the young team in that fourth quarter. Let's go.
This is the closest the Knicks have ever gotten into within 6. I'm looking for the Knicks to be aggressive here, coming out the third, going into the fourth. If you can find a way to cut it to 4-2, have them take an early timeout, you know they're panicking.
Yeah. Brunson's going to take a breather, I believe, to start the fourth quarter. Vernon, I think. I'm not too sure. We'll see when they get back. Here we go. A lot of Knickerbocker paraphernalia there in Houston. That's an Obi Toppin, man. All sorts of number one. There's a Patrick Ewing. There's a Kuzminskis, 91. Wow. Goose. Here we go. Knicks will bring the basketball up with Brunson as they start the fourth quarter, trailing 81-75. Jalen Brunson with the basketball now. Gets the screen, top of the key, driving, stops, pump fakes, turns, spins, nowhere to go. There goes Anunoby now. Shot clock at 7 now. OG Anunoby now runs into McBride there. Back 3 on the shot clock. Stops, puts up the jumper, and he falls down to the ground. He misses. Here comes Rockets. Thompson goes up to and he up and in right off the glass. 83-75. They're using their length here. Here's Brunson with the basketball. Brunson one-on-one with Thompson. Jericho Sims comes up with a screen, kicks it out to Anunoby, rises up for 3, and he's had the good shot. It's good. His 5th three-pointer of the night, 83-78. We're just a minute gone by in the fourth quarter. 21 points for OG Anunoby, 5 of 6 from three-point land. Shepard now to Green. Green kicks it off his foot. It's taken by McBride. McBride in transition. McBride stops, kicks it out, and gives it to Bridges. It's good. So this is the closest the Knicks has been, 83-80. Knicks fans getting loud in Toyota Center in Houston. Shepard. Bounce pass to Şengün. Shepard with the basketball, with the screen. He stops, kicks it out to Green, almost stolen by McBride. Now Green driving, going strong to the basket. No, gets his own rebound, and they're going to say, traveling turnover. So he caught his own air ball in the air, 83-80, Knicks possession. Okay, Knicks with the possession. Down by 3. Brunson, McBride. Karl-Anthony Towns back in the game. Now Brunson loses the ball, gets the ball back. Brunson, shot clock at 7, kicks it out to McBride. Shot clock at 4. McBride rises up, pulls up for 3. That's no good. Rebound by Smith. Smith will push it off here to Thompson. Thompson with the basketball in the paint. Scott kicks it back out. Shepard rises up for 3. Shepard in and out. No good. Sangoon gets the offensive rebound, and he gets the roll. So that's his 12th rebound of the game. 85-80. 17 points for Shangoon, 7 of 10, 12 rebounds. Brunson stops on a dime. Anthony Towns thought about it. Now Kick puts the ball on the floor, spins, and he got fouled. Dylan Brooks. And he's arguing at the officials. Brooks should have got hit with a technical foul there, too.
This, man. I guess the refs are in mid-season form now. We're what? Like we're in game 7?
He hits the first free throw, 85-81. Yeah, these officials, yeah. It's always the bald officials. And he goes 2 for 2 for the line. Knicks trail by 3, 85-82. And Smith will bring the ball up here. 15 points, 15 rebounds for Karl-Anthony Towns. Double-double, like Chef said earlier. Here's Shepard. Shepard, elbow jumper. In and out, it's good. Five-point Houston Rockets lead. Brunson. Brunson against snake dribbling. Brunson against stops. Nowhere to go. Kicks it back out. Merges. Resets here. 12 on the shot clock. Plenty of time in the offense. Karl-Anthony Towns top of the key. Cutting McBride. Turnaround jumper from McBride. In and out. No good. Rebound by Sangoon. He'll give it to Brooks. Brooks now. Full speed ahead. Good cut off by Hart now. Sangoon sticks inside and stolen by Hart. Hart gives it up McBride. McBride, Euro, puts up the layup. No good. And Sangoon, and they're going to say loose ball foul. Ah, come on. McBride's third personal foul. We get some substitutions in here, of course. Van Fleet back in the game. We'll give it a Brooks. We'll give it a Sangoon, top of the key. Sangoon putting it on the floor. He's got a mismatch. Kicks it out to Brooks. Brooks thought about the 3. Kicks it. And it's a pass here to Brooks. Brooks now stops, loses the ball right to Sangoon. Sangoon's going to take a 3 straight away. Hits the front of the rim. Rebound by Bridges. We'll give it to Hart. Hart pushes to the head. And Towns with the dunk. That should have been a 3-point play there. 84-87. Good transition run by the Knicks here. Knicks still within 3. Sangoon now. Van Fleet. Sangoon. Sangoon got away with an elbow there, but he gets the layup. 89-84. Brunson takes a long 3. That's no good. Rebound, Shepard. Resets here. Back over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet now with the basketball. Van Fleet stops. Kicks it to Shepard. Shepard thought about the 3. Elbow jumper in front. And that's no good. Rebound by Karl-Anthony Towns. He rips it. 16 rebounds for Karl-Anthony Towns. Brunson to Hart. Hart now driving. Hart. Alley-oop to Bridges. And count it. And 1. Chance for a 3-point play. And give Hart an assist there. Nice passing as these Wildcats go wilding.
Knicks have just got to keep their foot on the gas. That's it.
He missed the free throw. 3-point
Ah,
lead. Got to hit your free throws in the fourth quarter, gentlemen. Van Fleet with the
gotta hit your
basketball.
free throws.
Van Fleet over to Sangoon. Sangoon back to the basket against Towns. Isolation. Backing in. Turn around. Puts up the float. Oh, that was too easy. But of course, he has 4 fouls. He wants to stay on the court as Brunson will bring the ball. Brunson guarded by Shepard. Now Brunson stops, leans in, puts it up. No, blocked by Sangoon. Ball still loose, and Van Fleet comes up with it. Now the Rockets got numbers 3-on-1. Kicks it out. Shepard, transition 3. That's no good. Rebound by Karl Anthony Towns. Now his Hart. Kicks it out of Bridges. Bridges rises for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound by Thompson. Thompson now. Thompson bringing the basketball up. Sangoon got away with a push there. Referee says nothing there. Right in front of the officials, he just waved it off. Sangoon back to the basket. Now 1-on-1 on Towns. Here comes McBride to the double team. Van Fleet's going to take a long 3, and that's no good. Rebound, Karl Anthony Towns. Rebound number 17. Here's Brunson. Brunson Euro stepping. Brunson side steps, puts up off the glass and scored, and he kisses up the glass. 91-88. Pay the toll. 27 points for Brunson. 9 of 21. Just over the halfway part of the game. Van Fleet now. High screen here. Van Fleet bound to Angoon. Here's Thompson wide open for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound by Karl Anthony Towns. So he's about to get 20 rebounds in this game. Here's Brunson. Brunson cutting. Brunson dissecting, and he got fouled. 3rd team foul, so they're not over the limit. Looks like we're gonna get a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor, Houston. As the Knicks trail 91-88.
Looks like they're gonna give him, to the foul line. So with that'll, if Brunson hits his free throws, God willing, that'll put us at a 1-point game. That's the type of timeout panic that we needed.
Absolutely, for a young team is learning. Being honest, they learning how to win. 19 rebounds for Karl Anthony Towns, so he'll be getting 20. That's impressive.
Kev, they're learning how to play together.
Yes, they are. But the Knicks and the Rockets are learning how to play together and win. They got to learn how to win. The Knicks know how they're winners.
The Rockets, they learned how to play together all last year. This team is the same as last year. They just, the younger players are getting better. But for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns was a trade that happened just before training camp or in the middle of training camp. So we got to learn during the season.
The Rockets are learning how to win. They play together, but they don't know how to win. They got to learn how to win. The Knicks are learning how to coexist together, like you said, as a team that came together right before training camp started, and they had a couple practices, preseason games, and now they're starting to get acclimated with positioning on the floor. Especially these fourth quarters, Chef. This is where they're going to have to start trusting each other and learning how to pull games together as a collective unit. But it all starts with Brunson. It all starts and ends with Brunson. He's the catalyst on the floor, the leader, and especially in that fourth quarter. We saw that in the Miami game. He was the catalyst there and closed out. He was the closer for them in that fourth quarter against Miami. Now the Knicks are looking for him to be a closer here in Houston. Are you waiting to come back from this post game from the break and the action? See, this year I haven't got the arena view today. I don't. This stream, the League Pass the one I'm using right now, the feed is not from the arena. I like the arena feed.
The arena feed is kind of fun. They're kind of doing the tosses.
Mm-hmm.
The cheerleaders are there. They got Jordan Childs, the Olympic gold medalist, helping out with the t-shirt toss. They're having fun.
Next one is the t-shirt. The t-shirt cannon. Usually the second time out in the fourth quarter. Greg Carlisle, Doc Rivers, Chauncey Billup, Jason Kidd. I have Billy Donovan, Johnson. I forgot about Chauncey Billup. I'm being a coach. All right, Brunson to the line. Brunson to the line here. Brunson hits the first free throw here, 89-91. OG Anunoby will return here with 5:28. McBride will take a seat. Good job, McBride. Play some great minutes here. Defend that defensive stop in that at the end of the third quarter. And he hits a pair of free throws now. 91-90. 1 point game now. Thompson will bring the ball. Thompson. Green. Green top of the key. Guarded by Hart. Now Van Fleet. Van Fleet going out of play. Trying to get it to Sangoon down low. Sangoon banging here on Karl Anthony Towns. Backing in. A lot of contact. Back. It's turn around. Hook. And he gets the soft touch. That was good defense. That was better offense with the soft touch there. 93-90. Knicks just got to execute your offense. You don't need to go for three right now. Brunson. And there's a kick ball. So we reset the clock at 14. 4:49 left in the game. All right. Anunoby is the inbounder. OG gets it into Towns. Towns to Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson setting a screen here. Brunson with the screen. Bounce pass here to Hart. Hart stops. Hart going strong. And that was a good toughness of Josh Hart going against Sangoon. 92-93. Knicks down by 1. Chef, say goodbye to the scoreboard, Chef.
Yep.
All right. Here's Sangoon. Sangoon now driving. And that's just using too much of his speed and power over OG Anunoby now. He scores. Now Jalen Brunson with the ball. Towns for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound by Thompson. So Van Fleet will bring the ball up. All right, so we're under 4 minutes. 3:45 on my end here. Van Fleet with the basketball. Trying to find Sangoon again. Bounce pass here to Thompson. Back over to Sangoon, and there's a foul. On pass. So that's OG Anunoby's second foul. Second team foul. Van Fleet will get the ball back here. Van Fleet looking for Sangoon again. Sangoon fighting. Here's Van Fleet baseline. Van Fleet bounce pass here to Thompson. Thompson stops, kicks it back out. Green for 3. And he hits it. So timely shooting there for Green. 98-92. So we're getting 3:15 mark. Jalen Brunson. Brunson driving. Brunson stops. Hart thought about the 3. Now driving. Kick it back to Brunson. Extra pass to Bridges. Bridges for 3. It's good. So Mikal Bridges paying the toll. 98-95. Timeout on the floor by Houston. So good ball movement by the New York Knickerbockers. And, of course, you get Mikal Bridges wide open in the corner for 3. Kent starts giving assist to Brunson. And, of course, the Wildcats are wilding here, and they answered back, and they're down 95-98.
Gotta get a stop.
Yes, they need a defensive. Now they need a defensive stop. They have to find a way to get that ball down over to Aspen Sangoon. He's been killing them. He's been getting what he wanted at will, either Karl Anthony Towns. Here now with OG Anunoby, there is no answer for Sangoon right now physically. Knicks don't have anyone physically that can match up his physicality right now. Don't know if you want to take a chance with back again with Karl Anthony Towns guarding him. And it's 3-minute mark. He's 4 fouls. He doesn't want to. I don't know.
Ashley would trust more that you have OG stick to him, but really the two guys you don't want getting a chance to add to this deficit is Shangoon and Van Fleet. Anyone else, make them work for their shot, and if they get it up, it is what it is. But those two guys are the ones you don't want taking shots right now.
Yeah, that was a big three by Green. Even though Bridges answered it right back, but that was a huge
And
three.
it was, but I'm living right now with so far the way the game has gone. You live with that three because Green hasn't shown the ability to hit the three all game except for this moment.
Right, and that's what. And I was going to get to that. I was going to say, you know what? Show me again. You did it one time. You know what? You know what the saying is: a broken clock is correct twice a day. So Jalen Green, you got one more of these broken clock moments. You know what? If you're the Knicks, you want to play that analytic game. Let him shoot. Want him to be the open 3-point shooter. You take your chance. And if he hits it, you tip your cap. He was able to hit his open shots. So we're waiting to come back here to finish the final 3+ minutes here. And this is a good battle here with a young up and coming team, young, hungry, athletic team for the Knicks here, and the Knicks battling back. They, back in the old a couple of years ago, maybe this team would have gotten blown out.
Yeah.
It's the third game of a road trip in Houston, yada yada. They would have got blown out. This team is battling.
Absolutely, especially with certain key moments that that you just see is just
Another timeout called. 2 timeout. They're really huffing and puffing. Yeah, because here's another thing. Mikal Bridges, when he hit the three, he told him we're not dead yet. So they want, it shows a fight. Uncle Jeff. Jeff Green is still with them, huh? 17 year in the NBA, huh? He's you're down in Haslin him of the Rockets here. Hey, look at her. All right, girl. All right, girl, get down. Hey, with the drink in hand. All right. You see it, Chef? She's dancing behind Jalen Green. All right, mama.
I see it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Whatever you do, don't order the lobster because you know what he wants afterwards.
You know what comes after the lobster.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna get penetrated like she was constipated. Oh. All right, come on, let's start. 3:03. Let's go. Van Fleet would inbound the ball here. Thompson. Green will bring the ball up. Under 3 minutes now. Jalen Green with the basketball. Guarded by Hart. Shangoon current guarded by OG. Now Green pull a jumper and he misses. But Shangoon gets the rebound and Hart takes it from him and loose ball foul as the bailout plan comes out from the officials. As Hart is so upset. 13 foul. All right, they'll inbound the ball here. Smith, Green now. Green with the ball. Green working by Hart. Green driving. Stops. Back kicks out. Smith blocked by Anunoby, and that's a shot clock violation. Good defense by the Knicks.
One stop.
Using the force. OG. That was Eason on the floor. Okay. All right, here's Brunson with the ball. Jalen Brunson. Brunson keeping the dribble alive, working on Thompson. Brunson driving, stops, turnaround jumper. And then short comes up Green. Jalen Green now sends it across here. Eason with the layup up and good. Ran the floor. Good spacing. 195. Knicks down by 5 with the 2-minute mark. Brunson with the ball. Brunson gets the screen. Brunson still with the dribble. Knicks got to move. Bounce pass here to Hart. Hart now. Hart gets it. Beautiful. Give Brunson an assist there. 197. Knicks needs a defensive stop here. 146. Green with the ball.
String some stops. You got one, you can get 2 or 3.
It's Thompson now. Thompson going strong with the dunk. So he faked the pass and the defender allowed him to get that easy dunk. And we got some inadvertent whistles. What's going on? So he faked the kick out, and then Bridges bit for it. He made the decision. Does he go to the three-point shooter, or does he stay with Thompson? Thompson faked him out and got the dunk. So good high percentage, high Q play there for the young Thompson.
Yeah.
94 seconds left in the game. Brunson with the ball. 102-97. Jalen Brunson. Kicks it at Hart. Hart thought about it. Back over to Brunson. Brunson around the curl. And he comes up for 3. It hits the front of the rim. Short. Sengun picks up the rebound. 116 left. Here's Jalen Green. Knicks got to stop the ball here. Green. Knicks trail by 5. Jalen Green. OG Anunoby on Green now. Green gets the screen. Gets Brunson on the switch. Now Brunson step back. Green for 3. And he hits the 3. Son of a gun. That's a tough shot for Green. 105-97. So we were talking about the Knicks did the right thing, getting the ball denial of Sengun, and Green picked up a big 3. 2 big 3s in the fourth quarter here. So we have a timeout. 105-97. 58.1 seconds left in the game. So Green showed up big here. He came up big, shooting some 3s here. You live and die by the 3, and my friend, you have a happy meal moment.
Absolutely. Okay.
And Sengun with 25 points, 11 of 15, 14 rebounds, 4 blocks, and 5 assists. So he's filling out the stats for them. Oh, he's only 22? Huh. Damn, huh? He's been around for what, 3 years, 2 years now in the league. Man, he was that raw. Wow. All right, here we go. Brunson getting inbound. Brunson looking to, and he gets to the Towns, gets it back. Brunson now driving. Brunson going strong to the basket off the glass. No good. Rebound by the Rockets. It just rolls out there. So Knicks with a lot of good looks, but rolling out could not capitalize. 105-97, 44 seconds. Dylan Brooks with the ball. Dylan kicks it back out of Green. They're going to try to take some clock off here. Takes their sweet time now. Brooks now. Dylan Brooks got away with a carry there. Eastman. Thompson got fouled, and he will put it up, and he will go to the line for some free throws. So this one's slowly but surely starting to creep away here. Creeping away. It's creeping away. Riding up. 31.9, 105-97. I'm impressed with this Thompson kid.
Absolutely. Made a lot of smart decisions tonight, but I know where this game went awry.
106-97 as Thompson hits the free throw. He has another free throw coming up. And he hits a pair of free throw here, 107-97. Just like that's a 10-point deficit for the Knicks as they move the basketball. Brunson lost it, kept it, and now turns the ball over. That should do it. 23 seconds here.
Yep.
and they're going to go for the dunk. So that's how you get some in trouble as a young team. You should just hold the ball and eat and just kill it. And just like that, as we come to the conclusion, the Knicks fall 109-97. Man. Ah, I mean, hey, look, this is a Rockets team that's going to be there. They're going to be good this year. They're going to be a team that we're going to see possibly play-in tournament.
No, the only time we'd see them is the finals.
No, I'm not saying we are. We're going to see them in the NBA play-in tournament.
Oh, okay.
No. We know they're a Western Conference team. They won't play the Knicks, and I don't want to play them in the finals because I don't want 94 vibes again. Even though there is no Hakeem Olajuwon. They just, like you said, Chef, they're learning how to play together as a group, as a team. But here's the one thing that concerned me a little bit. Hopefully they put that on film and Coach Thibodeau hammers them or coaches them upon it. You can't have a team go on a 9-0 run to close the game out.
Yes, you're absolutely right about that. But the microcosm of that, if we know Tibbs' style of play and what he wants from the team, where this all went awry is our center play tonight. Our centers have to play a lot better. And the stat line may be deceiving from Karl Anthony Towns' perspective with 17 points and 19 rebounds, but we didn't bring you here for 17 points.
He was in foul trouble too.
And that's why he was only at 17 points, was because of the foul trouble. And what did not definitely help his case tonight was when you have Jericho Sims come out and give you 0 points, 4 rebounds, and assists, and he also was in foul trouble.
Yeah. This is the game that I think we're going to say we miss a Precious Achiuwa. He would have gave the Knicks a different dynamic on the floor at times.
And that's absolutely true. But for the moment right now, and because this team has built upon itself the expectation, we're not talking about a team that's rebuilding anymore. We're talking about a team that has gone to the second round of the Eastern Conference, in second round of the playoffs twice, Eastern Conference semis twice. We now, and this is a team where most of its parts have stayed together. We just have, a few key parts missing, some of them that are new, that are being introduced. We now can say certain things like Jericho Sims, you have just all around got to be better. If Towns has a little trouble, we saw later on in the third quarter, he found his offensive rhythm. But what doesn't help is when Towns at some point fatigues and he gets sit down, that Jericho Sims comes in and he gets himself into foul trouble. And now that skews the rotation off. Jericho Sims has to play better. I'm not putting this all on him tonight for this loss, but he was part of the reason along with Karl Anthony Towns. Center play was the reason for us losing tonight, and those guys have to absolutely play better.
I agree. And I was going to bring it to a different aspect with the center play. We haven't been really protecting the rim. Like, we need teams to be intimidated to go to the basket, no matter who or what it is, if it's Sangoon, if it's Green or anybody in the conference or in the NBA. We don't have that right now. We do not have anyone to impose their will to defend the paint. Karl Anthony Towns doesn't have that kind of a reputation. And I know we can just say play Hakopoto because I don't think they don't want. I don't think Coach Thibodeau wants to put him out there to expose himself. To expose him early right now. He kind of want to keep it as a secret weapon.
Yeah, but also it's a guy that's just not ready yet.
No, he's not ready yet.
He's not ready yet.
Yeah, he's not ready yet. You're right, Chef. He's not ready yet.
And that's
no matter how much we sugarcoat it.
Yeah, but that's not that's where the huge disservice of Jericho Sims is because we're about give me one moment. Gotta look at it now. We're about 6 games into the year, and there hasn't been a standout game for Jericho Sims where I'm saying, yo, he did really solid tonight. I haven't spoken about it yet.
Yeah,
And I know you
yeah.
get short minutes, but in the same note, you're a center in Thibodeau's system. It's there for you to flourish. And not only that, we're never asking for Jericho Sims to be a scoring punch, but he has to be like what we liked about Jericho Sims was he was there defensively, solidly, physically, and he could rebound. And tonight we lost on that end both times. We lost in him being there sound defensively, foul trouble. Not only that, looking at the stats once again, they killed us on the offensive rebounds. We ended the night out rebounding them offensively 13-11. But when has it ever been that close for the Knicks? We never let it get that close. And Jericho Sims used to be a plus on that end. Tonight, he was a minus. So you can't have that from a guy that we're only asking 2 things of you, and you couldn't do either tonight.
Yeah. That's the problem. That's right now but and it's not a major, but you have to clean those stuff yet, and we haven't. And other than that night, I know we can say, well, the center was good. We weren't complaining when we beat Miami, but we were trailing that game in Miami. It took a Brunson fourth quarter, and of course, along with Karl Anthony Towns 40+ game, but even with his 40, Brunson still had to put on the cape to take the Knicks to beat Miami. We of course because there was really no rim. Again, and I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna drive Thibodeau a little crazy, because he wants that rim protector, and hopefully, Precious Achua is gonna get some minutes immediately first, and I don't know what's gonna. And again, I'm a little disappointed with Jericho Sims' development here. I thought he was gonna, but he seems tentative at times. And the thing is, we're not, like you said, Chef. We're not asking you to go out there and score 25 points and hit this and that. We just want you to protect the rim and play and just be an intimidating force out there on defense.
That and once again, the reason why it's needed for him to do that is because what he does requires effort and smart thinking, right? The other bonus that we usually get off the bench, we didn't get tonight. McBride gave us a donut.
I was gonna say McBride had an extremely quiet game.
He had an
Extremely.
extremely quiet. So now going back to the point that you said in regards to Miami, if it takes Karl Anthony Towns having to give us 40 points and Brunson heroics for us to come out of that game, well, what happens in the games where we don't get those? That's all the more where we need a guy like Jericho Sims to fulfill his role. So tonight, it's also at McBride's feet. You can't give us a donut.
Yeah. Yeah, and you could allow a mulligan like that from a McBride because he's been so consistent, and it's not a
We're not excusing it for
right. We're not
it's all right to
excusing it.
give us a 0. It's like, all right, you know what? Tonight the loss stings, and it's not normal for you to give us 0, so it's not like we're expecting this is about to be a trend. But
Don't.
we are
That's
going
the
to
word
be
you
on
need to.
watch.
That's the word you took out of me. You don't let it become a trend. Don't let it become a trend and a habit. Just get back to your fundamentals. Keep attacking. Keep doing what made you successful here in a short time here. Since Quickly's departure, and that's from there on. And I could trust the WWE I trust the Knicks to get the team going. I said WWE. I'm gonna look at something real quick. I could trust the coach Thibodeau to get everyone back into the right state of mind, especially they got the Atlanta Hawks. Go out there, beat the Hawks, finish the road trip, and beat the Hawks right now. Just go out there and beat the Hawks. This is a team where Karl Anthony Towns should be able to impose his will, but again, a new game, new day. Just a quick program, we will not be doing Wednesday's game though. This Wednesday we won't be doing the Knicks basketball. We'll be back on Friday. No basketball Wednesday for the Hawks game. So just wanted to give you that quick note on that. And with that, we're gonna say good night because of course it's 11:05, so we got to get up early. I got to get up in 4 hours from now. So, guys, thank you so much. We appreciate everyone. So have a good night. And we'll see you next time. Have a good night again. Peace out.